Hello, 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 hello. Happy to see us one more time on this channel, Beyond Economics with Professor Victor. We are here again to see how we can be better individuals in terms of our finances and what's going on in the financial ecosystem. So I'm happy to have you. If you are joining for the first time, this is Professor Victor. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for believing in the dream, for believing in our dreams rather, and for believing that we're always going to create very wonderful topics for you, for your viewing. So today, what are we going to be doing today? I'm going to be outlining 10 questions, but the main topics there will be, it's called the financial fitness test. And I'm going to give example with myself. Usually I check myself up twice a year. And the last one I had, and my doctor told me, Victor, you need to lose some kilos. I added some kilos, and I was weighing over probably 97, 93, 95, thereabouts. And I needed to lose some kilos to reduce my cholesterol level and all of that. Why did I need to do that? I went to the doctor to make a prognosis about myself, to see if I'm fit or not. I might think I look fit, but probably internally, I had to see several doctors, the internal doctors, the ENT doctor. I need to see a couple of them, the skin doctor, the dermatologist, the optician, to see, are my vision still 20/20? Am I okay? Am I really healthy? Am I okay? Beyond the physical diagnosis that I can walk, I can move. No, I need to be checked properly. And I got my laboratory result. I did all the necessary tests they asked me to do. Then I met the doctor. Finally, he explained what each result meant. My sugar level, whatever, insulin level, whatever. They have to do a comprehensive test. Why do I have to go through this? To determine if I am really, really healthy, if I'm really, really in good financial, no, not financial, I beg your pardon, no? If I'm in good health soundness. The same for finance. How do companies know they are okay? They look at the financial records. They check their financial books, the income statement, the profit and loss account, and other of those accounting statements like the balance sheet and all of that. They look, oh, this company is fit. This company is probably over leveraged. This company is less leveraged. This company income to debt ratio is all of those ratios that we use to diagnose if a company is okay. But today we want to bring it to the micro level. I want to ask 10 questions, which I will recommend you to take note of them and ask yourself, is this answer is in the affirmative? Is it no? Is it yes, affirmative? Or probably I'm not sure, uncertain about it. So score yourself, rate yourself on the comment section. And if you fared badly, no challenge. That's why we are doing this, to inform ourselves so we can take proper dressing. This is just mid of the year. In 6 months, you can revolutionize your financial life. So the first question before us will be, do you know your the first one will be, are you satisfied with your current financial condition? I'm going to answer for most of us, including myself, no. So I'm going to answer for everyone. I'm sure everyone is not satisfied. Everyone wants more. Even the billionaires are still acquiring assets, buying equities into other companies, buying shares and stocks, and all the things that brings resources our way. So the first question is, am I satisfied with my financial this is a fitness test. You don't go to a doctor to lie. You don't go to your attorney, your lawyer, to tell lies if you want him or her to defend you correctly. So you have to be very honest in these questions. You have to tell yourself the truth. So are you satisfied with your financial conditions now? With the conditions you have financially, or are you just making ends meet? Are your finances adding up? Are you okay currently in your present situation? If you're going to say yes, perfect. The next question will be, do you know your financial net worth at the moment? What's your what? What's your net worth? What's your financial condition now? Do you know your net worth? I'm worth, let's say, for example, $100. I'm worth $200. I'm just saying, I'm making up numbers randomly. What's your financial net worth? Do you know that figure now? If you don't know, it means something. You need to double check that as well. You need to be sure to know your net worth. What's my net worth? What's my assets base? My assets like you're preparing a balance sheet about your finances now. Your assets and your liability column, are they adding up? Know the difference, know the part that you've outsourced and all of that. So what's your financial net worth? You need to know that. If you've given answers to that, let's move to the next question. Are you in the know of basic way to make money? Do you know the simple ways to make money? Do you know the very basic, simple ways to make money, like savings? Like, savings doesn't make you rich, but savings is a culture that guarantees the next level, you know, which is investment. Investment makes you rich, not savings. We're going to talk about this in the future videos. So, do you know basic ways to increase your net worth? If your answer is in the affirmative, congratulations. Drop your comments on the comment section. The next one is, do you save regularly? Do you save regularly? How often do you save? There's a common saying that if you don't save, you are not safe. If you don't SAVE, you are not SAFE. You are not safe. Do you save regularly? How often do you save? How often do you save? Do you eat all the resources that comes to your hand? Do you have emergency funds? Do you have funds that could, if there's an emergency, if there's a health crisis, if there is for those of us in diaspora, if there's an emergency call back home, do I have the wherewithal to figure that out quickly without being a nuisance to people around me? So, how often do you save? Another question, the fifth one is, do you have a well-defined financial goal? Do you have, are you on budget? Are you on a budget? Do you budget your life? Do you have a financial goal? Do you have a documentation? This month, this is what you're spending, this is what you're not spending. Do you have a financial documentation of your life? And number 6, do you have a bank account? This might sound very wild, but people don't. Some people don't have a bank account. How can you be rich? How can you be financially independent? Do you have a functional bank account? For those in the West, most of us definitely we have a bank account. Even in the West, some people don't have a bank account. They do under the job table, under the table jobs, non-documented job. For those that are, I'm not trying shade to anyone. For those that are, for some reasons, unfortunately, not properly documented in the country, they have to do undocumented job where they don't need to have an account because officially they cannot be paid directly. They have to be paid through proxies and all of that. So another question before us: do you reconcile your banking statements at the end of the month, or quarterly, or weekly? If you are in the West, sometimes you get paid twice a month, 2 weeks, in 2 weeks, in 2 weeks. I know that in some European countries you pay twice in a month, you know. So do you reconcile your bank account to see, are they unnecessary sub-charges? Are they unnecessary charges? I do that a few times. Sometimes the bank just takes unnecessary debits from you, unnecessary deductions from you. You need to reconcile your account. Do you do that? So another question again, have you formed the habits, we just talked 2 questions ago, we talked about, do you save? Now, have you formed the habit of saving? Do you have a saving culture? Do you have a habit of savings? I do. You know, do you have a saving culture? Some people are just the propensity to spend is very high. The propensity, when money comes, the propensity, the urge to spend, especially what we call impulse spending, just comes on us. I mean, not me, you know. So have you developed a saving culture? And second to the last, do you track your income and your expenditure? Do you track your income? Do you track your expenditure? This is one question you must ask to see if to prognose yourself, am I fit or otherwise financially? And finally, for the sake of this video, do you know how much you spend on a monthly basis? If I ask you, how much do you spend on a monthly basis to run your life? If you are a family person, how much do your family need to run effectively? You know, so I hope this video has been of value to you. We just looked at what I call the financial fitness test to diagnose or prognose what is our financial state. If you've answered 10 out of 10, wonderful. Just keep it going. Bravo, like we say here. We've done excellently well. If you're 9, if you're 8, that's 80%. But if you're under 4, under 3, you need to work on these questions and see how you can turn the situation around to be in the positive. Thank you one more time. Please try to share, subscribe, and stay with us on the next one. Click the notification bell, so when next we post another video of value like this, the algorithm will definitely share with you. So write on the comment section, what are your grades, what are your score out of 10 and the financial fitness test. See you on the next one. Ciao.